Maligayang pagdating sa kasunod na paksa ng ating online course na tatalakay sa land, soil fertility, and water management. Kasama sa mga tatalakayin ay ang mga iba't ibang pamamaraan upang mapabuti ang soil fertility sa isang organikong sakahan, na dapat ay naayon sa ating pamantayan. Ilan sa mga halimbawa nito ay ang paggawa ng compost, vermicomposting, green manuring, paggamit ng decomposed manure, gayon din naman ang paggamit ng mga allowed substances at mga certified organic fertilizers. Bago natin simulan ang talakayan, alamin muna natin ang isa sa mahalagang component ng lupa. Ito ay ang soil organic matter, o SOM. Ang organic agriculture, being soil-based, ay mahalaga na pangalagaan ng SOM sa pamamagitan ng mga practices na nakasaad at ayon sa ating pamantayan. Kaya, upang bigyan tayo ng paunang karagdagang kaalaman sa organic matter, ay ating tunghayan ang video na ito. Ating simulan ang nakasaad sa 4.6.1. Organic production systems, being soil-based, shall take care of the soil and surrounding ecosystems, in support of increased diversity of species, while encouraging nutrient cycling, and mitigating soil and nutrient losses. Dito ay sinasabi ng ating pamantayan na ang magsasaka ay dapat magsagawa ng mga angkop na practices na magpapanatili ng kalusugan ng lupa at magpapabawas sa pagkaubos ng nutrients sa lupa, gayon din ng lupa. Kaya sa mga inspectors, you need to verify if the farm or operation is taking care of the soil and surrounding ecosystems, in support of increased diversity of species. Also, determine if the farm or operation is encouraging nutrient cycling and mitigating soil and nutrient losses. Lastly, review any documentation provided by the farm regarding their efforts to care for the soil and surrounding ecosystems, including any records of nutrient cycling or soil and nutrient loss mitigation. Next, 4.6.2. Tillage and cultivation implements shall be selected and used in a manner that maintain or improve the physical and biological qualities of the soil and minimize erosion. 4.6.3. The fertility and biological activities of the soil shall be maintained, enhanced, or increased, where appropriate, through first, cultural management practices such as incorporating manure and other biodegradable inputs, and/or by nitrogen fixation from plants. Second, soil fertility management through recycling of organic materials within the production system where possible, example, green manuring and composting. Third, organic soil fertility management through the use of naturally occurring mineral fertilizers, which should only be a supplement to biologically based fertility methods such as green manures and compost. Dapat lamang tandaan na ang magsasaka ay maaaring gamitin o i-implement ang alinman sa mga nabanggit na activities. Bilang inspector, we should not require the farmer that all activities are practiced and implemented in their farm. In addition, the inspector should review any documentation provided by the farm or operation regarding their efforts to maintain, enhance, or increase the fertility and biological activities of the soil. Para sa 4.6.4, sinasabi lamang ng probisyon na ito, na ang mga organic soil amendments na nakalista sa National List of Permitted Substances for Organic Agriculture, ang siya lamang dapat maging basehan ng mga magsasaka para sa kanyang fertilization program. Dagdag pa, kapag ang isang substance ay wala sa National List of Permitted Substances for Organic Agriculture, o di kaya ay ang substance ay nakalista, subalit pwedeng gamitin lamang para sa ibang purpose. Ang magsasaka ay dapat iwasang gamitin ito para sa kanyang fertility program. Tandaan, kung ano lamang ang pinapahintulutan ng National List of Permitted Substances for Organic Agriculture ang dapat makita ng mga inspectors sa panahon ng inspection. Kung sakali naman na hindi sapat ang mga ginagamit para sa fertilization program, at kinakailangan bumili at gumamit ng mga supplementary or commercial organic fertilizers, ayon sa 4.6.5 ng pamantayan, the materials shall be certified as organic in conformance with the requirements of the PNS 1A3-2020 or also known as PNS for Organic Soil Amendments. Ang mga inspector, upang i-verify ang mga nagamit ng magsasaka, should refer to the updated list of organic soil amendments registered to BAFS to countercheck supplemental organic fertilizer used in the farm. Isa naman sa mariing ipinagbabawal ng pamantayan, ay ang nakasaad sa 4.6.6, na nagsasabing ang paggamit ng raw or uncomposed manure ay hindi pahihintulutan. Ang animal manure na gagamitin ay dapat sumailalim sa proper decomposition methods na base sa PNS 291-2019, or Code of Practice of the Production Organic Soil Amendment. 4.6.7 Organic crop production systems shall enhance soil primarily by employing cultural management practices, incorporating properly decomposed manure and other biodegradable inputs, and/or by nitrogen fixation from plants. 4.6.8 Organic and mineral, naturally mined, soil amendments, particularly those with high risk for contamination, shall be applied in such a way that it will have minimum adverse effects on the environment. Examples, on ground and surface waters. Mineral fertilizers shall be applied in their original form and shall not be rendered more soluble by a chemical treatment. Bilang interpretasyon sa probisyon na ito, sinasabi lamang na ang paggamit ng mineral soil amendments ay pahihintulutan sa kondisyon na ito ay nasa kanilang orihinal na anyo, at minimum lamang ang adverse effect nito sa kalikasan kung inilapat. 4.6.9 Storage places of manure and compost sites shall be covered or sheltered to prevent the leaching of nutrients and pollution of water. Bilang inspectors, we need to ask ourselves during the inspection, is the storage place of manure and compost site covered or sheltered? Is the storage place of manure located in an area prevents leaching of nutrients and pollution of water? Kung ang sagot sa mga katanungan na ito ay hindi covered or sheltered, at may evident na leaching, ito ay dapat magresulta sa non-compliance ng magsasaka na subject ng inspection. 4.6.10 Organic soil amendment ingredients, which may have a considerable content of heavy metals and/or other toxic substances, shall not be used. Bilang interpretasyon, ang mga kadalasang ginagamit ng mga magsasaka bilang as raw materials or ingredients for making organic soil amendments, gaya ng kangkong, seaweeds, water lily, o rice hull, ay wala dapat traces ng mga heavy metals. Kaya naman, the inspector should verify the raw materials, ingredients, or substrates used by the farmer to produce organic soil amendments for use in the farm. Likewise, must verify the sources of these raw materials, ingredients, or substrates. The dyes and growth regulators used shall be prepared from plants, animals, and microorganisms listed in Section A.4 of the Department Circular No. 9 Series of 2020, or the National List of Permitted Substances for Organic Agriculture. This shall only be used for the growth, quality, and development of crops. 4.6.12. Relevant measures shall be taken to prevent soil erosion and ensure water conservation. Appropriate conservation measures, including management practices such as grass waterways, contour strips, diversion canals, catch, filtration ponds, buffers, windbreaks, mulch, and cover crops to prevent wind and water erosion, shall be established. For inspector, you need to verify if there are signs or risks of soil erosion in the farm, especially in a sloping area, and if there are relevant measures being taken by the farmer to prevent soil erosion. Also, verify if there are appropriate conservation measures in place, including management practices such as grass waterways, contour strips, diversion canals, catch, filtration ponds, buffers, windbreaks, mulch, and cover crops. Lastly, as inspectors, if you notice that these measures are present, the next thing to do is to verify is the effectiveness of these measures, and if the conservation measures properly installed and maintained. 4.6.13. Reasonable water conservation measures shall be taken to avoid excessive exploitation and depletion of water resources. 4.6.14. Appropriate measures shall be taken to prevent salinization and desertification. Lastly, 4.6.15. Operators shall not practice land clearing through burning, in compliance with Republic Act 8749, or the Philippine Clean Air Act of 1999. Bilang pagtatapos ng paksa tungkol sa land, soil fertility, and water management, tandaan na ang magsasaka ay binibigyan ng pamantayan ng mga pagpipilian na practices, kagaya ng green manuring, composting, vermicomposting, at paggamit ng mga certified organic soil amendments, upang mapabuti at mapaganda ang fertility ng lupa. Ang paggamit ng animal manure ay papayagan lamang, sa kondisyon na ito ay properly decomposed. Ang mga raw materials naman na gagamitin para sa organic soil amendments ay dapat free from heavy metals. Mahalaga din na tandaan na tanging certified organic fertilizers lamang ang dapat gamitin, lalo na kung ito ay para sa supplementary application.